Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We are so glad you joined us. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverdi.
Okay, probiotics means for life.
That's
I
right.
love that. And it's a way to manage and eliminate digestive health issues and intestinal problems. And today, we're going to take a look at some probiotic supplements that could get you back on track.
And switching gears a little bit, did you know that the average American family has over, get this, $15,000 in credit card debt?
Wow.
Doesn't stop there. Typical mortgage debt, $147,000. One more, student loan debt, $31,000 per person.
Oh my
Yikes,
gosh.
alarming statistics. We've got great information on how to manage your finances. You've really got to see this and reduce your debt.
This is a very important show, and
Huge.
The Balancing Act starts right now.
You know, every day we hear on television and on radio financial tips that are supposed to help us save money and reduce our debt. That's great, except nobody tells us how. Well, that's about to change this morning. Please welcome Dan Lipsky and Sherry Ann Scott from Nationwide Biweekly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Dan, let me start with you. What exactly is happening? Why do people struggle with their finances today?
Well, today people have so much in consumer debt. They're just drowning in it, and they have no real effective tools to help them. The average American household has $15,000 in credit card debt, mortgage debt about $147,000, student loan debt roughly $31,000 per person, all with long-term payoffs and lots of interest charges. It's a lot of debt burden. And all day long, we hear on radio shows, television, seminars, all about financial tips and budgeting advice. You should do this, don't do that. Pay off this first, that second. And so it's all do.
And you don't know what to do, right, Sherry?
Yes. People are expected to just go out and do everything on their own, and that's where the failure begins. While there's a lot of good information, without the right tools, it is very hard to implement what's being talked about. And it becomes a guessing game as to when they'll actually get out of debt. So they do nothing. They ask, what am I supposed to do? They don't have the right tools, just a lot of head knowledge. And that requires you to do everything on your own.
That's right. And for me, it's a trust factor, too, as to who to go to, who has the right tools for me. So what are we supposed to do?
Well, we decided to do something about it, and that is to provide proven, successful tools for consumers to use.
Okay.
And we have two such tools, the interest minimizer and the advanced interest minimizer. And both of them are 100% proven successful to eliminate your debt much faster. In the last 12 years, we've helped hundreds of thousands of customers. And last year alone, we helped our customers eliminate over $161 million in interest charges.
That's substantial.
Yes, it's quite a bit. And in addition, you don't have to refinance. There's no change in lenders. We already process payments on behalf of our customers to over 5,000 lenders, banks, and local credit unions across the country.
So Dan, how does it work?
Well, first it's important to understand that we are a consumer advocate working for you, the consumer, not the banks. 98.4% of our customers see us as a consumer advocate working for them. But back to how it works. Let's say, for example, you have a credit card with $8,500 balance.
Okay.
At 18% interest. Your minimum payment's going to be about $255. It'll take you 19 years and over $8,000 in interest charges to pay off the original $8,500. But when you bring in the interest minimizer biweekly program, we take the 19 years down to 3.5.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
eliminating over 15 years and 65% of all the interest charges on your credit cards.
Sherry, that's substantial. That's amazing.
It absolutely is. Most people, when they get their credit card statement, they think, I don't add at least another $10 to my minimum payment, I'll never get this paid off. And they are right.
And they struggle with it for such a long time.
Yes, and with the interest minimizer, we just take the basic minimum monthly payment, cut it in half, and pay it every 2 weeks. You don't have to add the $10. It's just half every 2 weeks through our automated program. But that's the key. Automation is the key to successful discipline.
Because doing it on your own, it's not going to happen.
That's right. And banks, the reason why you don't see biweekly programs is because they don't want you to pay it off so quickly and easily because they need the interest charges.
Of course.
That's their profits.
That's their game right there. All right, stay right there. I have more questions. Fascinating information. There's more to cover, so stay right where you are. We're coming back right after this short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and I'm speaking with Dan Lipsky and Sherry Ann Scott from Nationwide Biweekly, a company that helps people manage their finances and get out of debt. Sherry, I'm going to start with you. We're covering a lot right now, and it's great information. You've been doing this a while, a long time. What sets your company, let's say, apart as a leader in the industry?
Well, we are continually looking for products and services that are proven 100% successful and will benefit all consumers, not just some of them. And that's how we found the Advanced Interest Minimizer.
The Advanced Interest Minimizer takes a customer's financial control and savings to a whole nother level. This successful program was created to help guide our customers on how to handle their entire financial picture. It's so successful that it has won the prestigious Ernst & Young Award. And the effectiveness of the program takes the average 30-year mortgage down to 13 years.
And that's substantial.
Yes, and credit card and student loan debt is paid off in a fraction of the time.
Wow. What characteristics, Dan, makes your service unique to our viewers? Well,
our customers' trust is very important to us. So the first thing we do is we provide free annual loan audits to our customers to ensure that they're receiving 100% of their savings. Well, why would we do that is because we have found lender errors and discrepancies that would have cost our customers lost savings and money, a lot of money.
And what's important is that lenders are held accountable to our customers.
That's right. And you know, I have an example of my own mother. She had a problem with her lender, one of the largest lenders in the country, where they were taking the extra biweekly debits that were supposed to go to her principal, and they were applying them instead to future payments.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and future payments are almost all interest charges.
Of course.
So she wasn't saving anything, and without the audit, it never would have been caught.
Now you're scaring me, and I should check my principals and make sure they're going to principal. Go ahead, Sherry.
Another key characteristic is that our banking partners that hold our customers' funds are 4 of the largest banks in the country.
That's right.
Now, Dan, what's your favorite unique fact or clever idea we're sharing with us this morning?
Well, there is something that we're very proud of, and that is 99% of all of our customers would recommend the Interest Minimizer program to someone else.
And that's huge.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and 98.4% consider MBA as a consumer advocate.
And that's just a real testament as to how well we perform.
And to hear it from someone who's actually lived it is more important than just, let's say, read it or hear about it on TV.
That's right. Absolutely.
Now, why should someone use you versus another lender?
Well, first of all, lenders do not offer anything remotely close to what the Advanced Interest Minimizer does, which again takes a 30-year mortgage down to about 13 years. But let's talk about how banks make money. In lenders earn money by charging you interest off your debt. So they have no interest in eliminating your interest charges, which is their profits. So your debt equals their profits. It's not any more complicated than that. So really, why would you ask your lender how to eliminate your interest charges? Their employees are not trained to explain that to you. Our employees are trained 100% on showing you how to eliminate your interest charges.
Sherry, you want to add something?
Yes, we are the opposite from banks and lenders. Our success is measured by the massive amount of interest charges we save our customers, while the bank's success is measured by the massive amount of interest charges they charge consumers.
And that's an important point.
Yes.
Dan, one final question. Are there any common miscommunications regarding this issue?
Well, first of all, it's virtually impossible for someone to do what the Advanced Interest Minimizer does on your own. But regarding the Interest Minimizer biweekly program, well, we conducted a 3-year survey of former NBA customers who deactivated the program for the reason that they stated they're going to do it on their own. So they knew what they had to do to succeed, but without the assistance of a proven automated program. Well, the results were astonishing. After 1 year, 81% had already failed. After 3 years, 99% failed. So it's only a 1% success rate. So could you imagine playing a game where your odds are 99 to 1?
Not a good one.
No, not at all.
Sherry.
Yes. What was most telling about that survey was 100% of those customers indicated it was a mistake to stop the Interest Minimizer.
That's right. You know, our company's goal is to simply help the 99% who are failing. The 1% who are succeeding, that's great, but you can't hammer the 99% over the head with lectures on self-discipline. It doesn't work. So we're helping them with proven tools that work for everybody, not just a few, because we want to help millions save billions.
And let me tell you, when you pay off the debt, it feels great.
Absolutely.
Dan, thank you so much. Sherry, thank you so much for what you do. I'm going to call my friend and have her call you, okay?
All right.
All right. And if you'd like additional information about Nationwide Biweekly, there's a link at thebalancingact.com. That's thebalancingact.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so check us out there. The old saying, you are what you eat, has never been truer than it is today. With so many food, vitamin, and supplement choices, it can be so overwhelming. Should I try this? Should I avoid that? What are we to do? But there is a diet choice that more and more are making when it comes to good health. Probiotics, naturally occurring good bacteria we consume to maintain not only digestive health, but total body health as well. With us today to discuss the benefits of probiotics is Cathy Reed of Digestive, a company helping improve lives in 130 countries worldwide. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Great to be here.
Okay, I'm hearing so much about probiotics. So, let's clarify right now. What is probiotics and why is it so good for our health and our diet?
I think the best way to understand what probiotics are is to understand a little bit about how your system works. Our gut flora, okay, so that's basically, in your stomach, you've got good bacteria. And the good bacteria help aid in digestion. So it helps us digest our food more properly. And that's basically what the probiotic is the good bacteria. So we're just putting that good bacteria back in our bodies.
Which is very important because we know how good it can be for our daily lives.
Sure.
But how do we know, Cathy, or what are the best ways to ensure that we're getting optimal amounts of probiotics?
There's probably two ways, I would say, that you could get probiotics in your diet. One is a probiotic supplement like ours, the Pro EM1. The other way is to eat raw fermented foods. So there's, options out there for raw fermented foods. There's things that are already produced on the market, but then you can also make those things yourselves.
So tell me a little bit more about what we have here today. I know you brought a cranberry juice, orange juice.
And then our Pro EM1, our probiotic. The probiotic can be taken with juice. It's a liquid form. That's why it's so much better than the other options, the other probiotic supplements, because it's a liquid form, it's alive and active.
And do women need it more than men?
No, not necessarily.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah. This is something that everybody needs. So if you just
even teenagers?
Oh yeah, even babies, toddlers.
Babies.
Sure. If you think about your body and the way it's designed and the way it works, the bacteria in your system, we all have the bacteria, the good bacteria. So we're just adding that back in.
What about for women who are, watching their waistline and trying to shed those extra pounds? Could this be something that could be in the right direction as well?
Sure, absolutely. What probiotics do as far as with, either weight loss or weight gain, some people have issues gaining weight too. Again, it aids in the digestion. So if you think about, your food passing through and
it helps eliminate.
Helps eliminate, that's for sure.
That's very important.
Keeps you regular there.
And I am.
Yeah. So.
A little bit of TMI there.
And then the other thing, it helps, when you've eaten a meal and it's helping in the digestion process, it makes you feel more full.
Okay.
So you're more satisfied when you eat. So again, it can help with weight loss or somebody that's having issues gaining weight too.
Okay, well, I'm still learning more about this. I'm going to open this up. Would this be like a teaspoon in each juice?
Yes, well, it'll be 1 teaspoon with each meal. So if you wanted to take it with your juice in the morning.
You can have it 3 times a day.
Yes, you take it 3 times a day. And we prefer that you take it with meals because one of the reasons the fermented foods are so good is because the bacteria travel with the food. So if you're taking this with, meals, it's traveling with the food. So.
I do have to ask you this. When you go to the store, there are so many to choose from.
Sure.
Why is this one a great alternative?
Our probiotic supplement, the Pro EM1, like I said, is a liquid form. It was formulated in Japan, but it's made in the U.S., and we use non-GMO organic ingredients. And the bacteria themselves are alive and active in this bottle. So they're constantly producing byproducts, such as enzymes, minerals, vitamins, amino acids. You won't find that in other probiotic supplements. Ours is alive and active, right here in the bottle. And then the other thing is, when you take it, they're already alive and active, so they're working as soon as it enters your body. Whereas the other capsules and so forth, they're freeze-dried, takes a while. So yeah.
Salute. I'm going to try it a few times a day, right?
That's right.
Will I look younger?
Maybe. Overall health improvements,
That's
you'll
what
feel
I was
better.
thinking.
You will have more energy, so.
I don't think I need that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But I don't mind improving the digestive system, and I sure as heck don't mind looking healthier and younger. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for educating me this morning. And of course, if you'd like more information on probiotics and how to maintain optimal digestive health for you and your family, visit us at thebalancingact.com or log on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans. To you, thank you for being here.
so much good information on today's show. We hope you learned a thing or two. Be sure to check out our website, thebalancingact.com as well. There's lots there for you.
Absolutely. Great financial advice today. In fact, don't forget about Facebook and Twitter. Look us up there, and we'll see you again really soon. And I was thinking, when you buy me that really expensive birthday gift, now you know how to...
I know how to balance it.
There you
and
go.
I know how to manage my finances to pay for it.
Tiffany's, here she comes.
Remember, find your balance, everybody. So long.